evening. I wish I wasn't here under better circumstances, but I feel this is the last resort. My name is Jason Stapleman, and I'm a resident of the Columbus School District residing at 1270 Waterloo Street. I have volunteered to bring to the attention of the school board a petition which has been created by a group of concerned parents. The petition calls for the school board to remove policy governance. The petition also calls for the resignations of school board president and superintendent of schools. Parents and members of the community need the superintendent to be accountable. Policy governance must be repealed so community members can approach the board and have their concerns recognized, addressed, and remedied. According to district policy, the Columbus Board of Education, supporting the welfare of students, the interest of the community, and the work of staff, holds itself accountable to the citizens of the district by ensuring that all actions it takes are consistent with the board's policies. For those of you who may not know, under policy governance, the school board will direct the operational organization only through the superintendent functioning as chief executive officer. Superintendent job performance will be monitored systematically against the superintendent job expectations. However, the superintendent's performance is evaluated in a closed session meeting. Closed session is permitted under state law, but with policy governance in place, there is definitely a conflict of interest for stakeholders who have seen that the performance of the superintendent may not be satisfactory and the school board may not be addressing the deficiencies. We need to ensure safety, trust, and communication. According to district policy, the superintendent shall not cause, allow, or fail to take reasonable measures to prevent any practice, activity, decision, or operational condition which is unsafe or in violation of board policy or endangers the organization's public image or credibility. The superintendent may not fail to provide a process of effective and timely handling of complaints, provide a respectful, safe environment, seek open lines of information and two-way communication. Furthermore, the superintendent may not fail to base the curriculum on academic standards that meet or exceed state and nationally recognized model standards. Ensure that the instructional time period provided for students during the academic day is not interrupted by unnecessary intrusions or unnecessary teacher time out of the classroom. Regarding student discipline, the superintendent may not fail to effectively implement a code of student conduct, permit student behaviors which disrupt learning, or fail to establish and maintain a learning environment that is safe, respectful, and conducive to learning. It is perceived by many parents that the school board president, possibly with some other board members on the board, are protecting the superintendent from stakeholders and from criticism. The one member of the school board who did try to offer a dissenting voice felt like she had to resign. She is quoted in the Columbus Journal as stating, "Under policy governance, board members really don't have a lot of say regarding issues facing the school." The district is not listening to our concerns. A parent recently gave an impassioned speech to the school board citing the concerns of many about the state of our district affairs. The superintendent is quoted in the Columbus Journal as stating that these concerns are merely social media chatter. But our concerns are valid. Many parents are willing to share their stories of the district policies which are not being followed under the current administration. However, under policy governance, a system of private self-evaluation.
Jason, I'm going to interrupt you right there and remind you that this is your opinion. The board will not consider this to be factual.
Okay.
And you are responsible for statements that you make that are defamatory and inaccurate.
Okay.
You can choose to proceed if you wish.
We believe it is not currently productive to bring our concerns to the school board or the superintendent. It is unwise and possibly illegal in some instances to violate confidentialities by airing our individual stories in a public forum. So rather than bring our individual stories, I will point to the evidence available to the public from various sources, including the Columbus School District website, Columbus Police Department, DPI website, Columbus Journal, and school board meeting minutes. Please hear our voices and accept this petition. We need the school board to hold themselves and the superintendent accountable to all stakeholders. We need the school board to vote to repeal policy governance to restore the individual and collective voices of all stakeholders. We need a leader who will reestablish safety, trust, and communication. And we need a school board which respects democratic processes and the actions of voters.